So it's obvious from history that it's obvious from your own children
Sure.
that people, they love freedom. Okay, they fight for freedom. They give their life for freedom. I'm Lutheran. You look at the Lutheran Reformation. Those people, so many of them, just gave their lives and their fortune, risked everything for freedom, for the freedom of being able to disagree with the Catholic Church and to say no. The number one book, the number one authority on who God is and what He's about is the Bible. But anyway, so as I'm looking at the stuff that's coming out in the news about Google and about them moving over to China, Apple moved to China, okay, and no, China's the people of China are good. They just have a horrible government. So do we, but at least we have the Constitution and the Second Amendment for now. But anyway, so Google and Apple moved to China, and it's a huge problem. And they're trying to, Google's helping China control their population. And they're not working with the U.S. military. They've refused to work with the U.S. military. So here is basically American creation, Google going over to decide to be with China, which is a murderous, oppressive regime. You know, killed 100 million of their people. Yeah, that's fine. So just like kids want freedom and want to be able to do whatever they want, people want it as well. So my point on this video is, you know, Google and Apple and Facebook and all the big tech that are being exposed right now for, you know, aligning themselves with the left, aligning themselves even with radical Islam. The best you can have is a temporary victory, because people always want freedom. And when it comes down to it, people are willing to die for freedom. And it doesn't take very many of them to do that. Now, you know, they're trying to push for the AI. They're trying to push for these big algorithms to control things so that we make it more difficult to organize. But eventually we will again. That human spirit for freedom is something that God gave. It's something we know in our consciousness, that to be free, you know, and not have someone controlling every aspect of our life is what we want. It's what we desire. So Google and Apple and China and Facebook, they're going to fail. But here's the deal. We have an opportunity now to expose it. That's what Donald Trump is about. That's what InfoWars is all about. It's about trying to stop this, you know, conspiracy of the big corporations and the globalists to really get their hands around the throat of this planet, everyone, and have control of them. So they'll lose no matter what. But we have an opportunity now to have a victory for freedom and stop them and expose them. So the best and most effective platform from doing that is InfoWars. Now you see why they banned them. Okay? Because they were exposing this long ago and effectively exposing China and their involvement for a long time. That's why they're banned. That's what's keeping them from that's what's keeping them from getting back out. So if you want to help human freedom, if you want to prevent, be a part of preventing, you know, huge atrocities from happening, then you need to expose what's really going on. You need to get involved with alternative media. So support InfoWars. Don't believe the lies. They just tell lies. I listen all the time. And the stuff, time and time again, every time I listen to the Young Turks, I listen to what they say about them on mainstream media, they just tell half-truths. They don't say everything, the complete idea or thought that he's trying to express. They get out bits and pieces. In fact, sometimes they just make up a lie, like the whole battle rifles thing. Alex Jones wanting to go attack people, inspiring his listeners to go attack people with battle rifles. It's a total lie. It wasn't. He never even said that. The whole context of that was him talking about Antifa going to people's houses. And if he was a Republican who the Antifa had doxed, which is like exposed their address and their location, that he would be sleeping with a battle rifle and have his battle rifle ready. So there you go. It was a total lie, a total hoax to try to get him banned. So don't believe the lies. Support freedom. Support InfoWars. You don't have to agree with everything that the wild man Alex Jones says or does, but you can support freedom. And no one's doing it better than him.
Oh, say, have you seen